Hello everybody, Bobster1984 here again. I'm going to do a review of Pro Evolution Soccer 2017. Now I do realise the demo's been out a while, but I decided that I was going to play the game for a while, base my opinion after a few games and not just get the review out as quickly as I possibly could after only playing one game or so. As you can see, the game that I've got here is obviously Barcelona against Arsenal, but I'm not really bothered about how well I play in the game because really I'm not bothered. I'm a FIFA YouTuber. I play a lot of FIFA. I decided to have a go on this new PES game, see if it was any good, and base my opinions. As you can see, I think the graphics have always been fantastic on the PES games. They've always been very lifelike, and especially now that they've got the licenses for Barcelona, you look at certain Barcelona players and you think, you know, that is lifelike. I've seen a lot of people say that the graphics, when you are far away from them, so the view that you're looking at the moment is obviously just Barcelona passing the ball around as they usually do, but the graphics really don't look very good in terms of looking at the crowd. And I'm obviously basing this on FIFA 16 because at this time of this video, FIFA 17 or the demo has not been released. So I don't know how good the crowd is going to look on FIFA 17, so I'm basing my opinion on FIFA 16, and I think the crowds in the FIFA 16 and things like that and far away graphics look a lot better than they do in PES 17. But obviously a football game isn't all about graphics. The graphics, obviously, when you look at them in terms of when you first lay your eyes on the game, are fine. There's nothing wrong with them. It's the gameplay that I'm more interested in when I get to football games. And I believe that the gameplay in PES 17 is very slow. This is obviously just my opinion, so if you disagree, you know, you please let us know why you disagree, but I just think it's so unresponsive. Just for you know, just as a guide, look at how slow it takes to move from a replay to the actual getting back to the game. And just it feels slower than FIFA. Whether or not it's supposed to be like that, I don't know. It just doesn't feel as fast. And obviously when you press the ball for a pass, it feels slower to me. One thing I've noticed, obviously, after playing a lot of games on this demo is the shooting bar. It seems to increase too quickly. So I find that every shot that I have either goes, you know, high, wide, and handsome, or doesn't even, you know, it doesn't even come close. Or it hits the crossbar. I've hit the crossbar so many times playing this demo. Just doesn't feel as easy to use as FIFA. Now, I used to be a PES player back in the day, up until about PES 2006 on the PlayStation 2, and it was always fantastic. When the PlayStation 3 came out, and FIFA 2008 was the first game that came out on the PlayStation 3, I did give PES 2008 with Michael Owen and Ronaldo on the cover. I don't know if you remember it. I gave it a go, and it was one of the worst football games I've ever played, so I've avoided PES since then. I've played the demos every year, but I've never actually went out and bought it. And, you know, I don't see too much of an improvement in terms of the game as I have with FIFA over the years. Now, I know obviously the last FIFA 15 and 16, there wasn't much of a difference, and I appreciate that. But I think, you know, there's been noticeable changes with FIFA over the years, while PES just doesn't seem to have changed very much. Now, I do remember playing last year's demo of PES, and I remember thinking, you know, this is awful. But I don't think this the same for PES 16. Sorry, 2017. Sorry, I believe it's a much more enjoyable game than other entries into the PES series, but it's just not FIFA, and it will never be as good as FIFA as far as I'm concerned. Whether or not people agree with my opinion, again, is another thing, but this is just my little review on what I've picked up on the demo so far. As you can see, obviously from the highlights, the game was 1-1. I got absolutely battered because I'm not very good at PES, and I never will be, because I'm always going to be a FIFA player. But yeah, I mean, I won't be buying it. You know, I've already got my pre-order in for FIFA 17. But yeah, this is just my quick review on PES 2017. What do you think? Leave a comment below. Cheers for watching.